Hello, hello. I do believe we are live. I'm just going to pull this up on my phone. Bear with me 1 minute, everyone. I do believe. Okay, great to be here with you all. Yay, there we are. Okay, cool. Hello, hello. So great to be here. I am joined by the divine Anick Patry. Bonjour, Anick. Hello.
I didn't know you speak French, Tarsh.
Je ne
Hello.
parle pas très bien français.
Oh, well, you were hiding something from me there. Very good. Hello, everyone. Hi, Tash. So fun to be here together here.
Yeah.
Hey, how fun is that?
Yeah. So we wanted to come live and share with you guys a little transmission around activating creatrix energy and this concept of life as art and why we're so passionate about creatrix. Hi, Claudia, welcome. Why we're so passionate about creatrix energy that we decided to actually structure an entire 4-day experience around it, around unlocking and unleashing the inner creatrix, the sacred creatrix we've actually called. So I will preface a little bit. I am recovering from being very sick, so I might have a little bit of a cough. But first of all, Anick, I would love for you to introduce yourself, please.
Sure. Well, it's an honor to be here today with you, Tash. I'm super thrilled about the divine offering of our retreat, Unleash Your Sacred Creatrix, that's coming up at the end of August, that we're going to co-facilitate with joy, ease, and grace and harmony. And well, I am French Canadian, as you can hear a little bit of an accent, so then you can get that one out of your brain. I have been living in Australia for 2 decades now, and I have been in the personal development industry for over 20 years. I've run a spiral dance. I had a dance business for 10 years, and I've been coaching for about 12, 13 years now. So I'm an intuitive mentor, a voice healer, an international best-selling author, and a TEDx speaker. And I help empath conscious leaders to harmonize their nervous system so that they can be paid to share their soul's work with ease and joy. So that's what I do in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And Tash and I have an incredible soul connections for over 6 years, I believe, 6, 7 years.
Yeah, actually, I will share a little bit because I think it's very important that it was back in 2015 when Anick and I first met. We both lived in Coogee, and Anick was one of my very first business mentors and life mentors. I worked with Anick for 6 months, and it was transformational, absolutely phenomenal. It was phenomenal. It put me on. It changed the trajectory of my life. And we've remained friends ever since. And it's such an honor. And I'm going to swear, I'm so fucking excited to be running this retreat, to be co-hosting this retreat with you in August. This will be my first retreat. I know you've run loads of retreats. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. Yeah,
we met in a women's circle, and it was just we clicked instantly, and it was just magical, like how you got pregnant of Charlie at the time. I remember, it was. Yeah, we bonded, and then you took everything I give you, and then you just like, you flew like an eagle.
Yeah, thank you. So well, let's get into the conversation today.
Right.
I guess first of all, how about I'll ask you, what is it that you feel? What do you feel the creatrix energy is? Why do you feel? How does the creatrix energy reveal itself to you?
Yeah, that's a very potent, very big question, right? We're going to do our retreat around the creatrix, because the creatrix is for Tash and I, if I may, is like it's really bringing your soul's calling into the world, your soul's expression, your true voice out in the world. And we're doing that through creating and manifesting, right? We're doing that through bringing our gift, through bringing our medicine into the world. And so the creatrix, she's like your badass spiritual powerful woman who give birth to babies, who give birth to businesses, who give birth to books like Tash does, who give birth to, my spiral dance that I did for 10 years, like an incredible movement practice, 7-step to expand your consciousness, where, we heal the nervous system, we heal the whole body, the heart, the emotions, and the mindset. Very powerful stuff. So the creatrix, she overcomes the ego shadow. She overcomes the fear and the traumas, and she comes in the world like Mary Magdalene. She shares her voice. She shares her energy. She comes and she cut the trees in the path for everyone else to walk in the path.
Beautiful.
Like that's what comes through right here in this moment.
Yeah, no visibility fears for the creatrix, is there?
Yeah. She dares.
She
She's
dares.
bold, and also she chooses her heart. She chooses love over fear. Yeah.
Beautiful. I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah. We've been spending quite a lot of time in our own Zoom conversations as we prepare for our retreat, really like unpacking this question, like, well, what is the energy of the sacred creatrix? And so for me, if I can share a little bit about my experience and my feel of this energy, right, which is I guess an archetypal energy that we can all tap into. We have access to this incredible creative potential, every single one of us. And for me, the creatrix energy is where like creativity and intuition meet, where we really step into massive, sometimes imperfect, but inspired action. And we have the vision. We are clear on the path and the trajectory of what it is that we're trying to birth into the world. And the creatrix is like, when we step into creatrix mode, it's like the universe is working through us. Source, God, your higher self, whatever you choose, whatever terminology you choose to use, you're being guided by that. And so for me, I feel I've gone through many phases in my life where I have created from creatrix energy, and I've created not from creatrix energy, but more from up here. I've like created through the force of my willpower. And the two vastly different experiences speak for themselves. When I've been in full creatrix mode, it's like it happens with ease and flow. It happens without push. It happens without hustle. Whatever it is that I am creating, whether that is something in my business or something in my life, it happens with such ease and flow that it gives you energy rather than depletes you energy. And I think that's a really big distinction.
Yeah. Very, very beautifully articulated and shared from your soul, Tash. That's so true. We can tell when we're coming from ego, and we're pushing, and which we've been conditioned to push and perform and act, even when we don't necessarily feel that it's aligned. And pressuring ourselves, and we can tell that it's not the same as in the creatrix, in the higher self, in the flow. Everything is effortless. I was coaching a client yesterday, and that's exactly what they say, like I've manifested a client in flow. It came to me like knock at my door, like everything just fell into places. We don't have to push. We have to really unprogram, and really practice like we want to talk also about the embodiment, like embodying the creatrix. What does she feels like in your body?
Yeah.
In your heart? What sort of emotions, how does your heart feels when you connected with her?
Beautiful. I know for me, the creatrix energy, I feel it powerfully in my body. And it's the
Right.
kind of energy often like you feel it in your loins, you know, it's like right there, especially with if it's a creative idea, a creative project that's dropping in for me. And you know, I have lots of different projects that drop in for me all the time.
Right.
My thing is about choosing, okay, do I have the energy, do I have the desire, do I have the willingness, does this feel fun for me? But that's what it is. It's like when I'm in that real creatrix mode, like my body is activated, you know, it feels fun, I feel joyful. It's not it's something, like I said, it gives me energy, it's inspiring. It's like the full activation of all the energy centers, you know, where we really come into that state of alignment. And so for me, I feel that creatrix energy is very much about bringing great alignment with your body. Like you said, the embodiment piece is
Right.
everything,
Yeah.
everything. And learning how to create as a response to the universe, in response to the universe. Well, not so much in response, it's more in co-creation with the universe, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely agree with that. It's really a co-creation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we know it aligns, the right people show up, the right,
Yeah.
you know, everything just kind of is effortless, the right idea, the right action, the right people, the right place. Everything really flows, as opposed to, you know, contracting and pushing, and yeah, or sometimes a project is just not ready to be birthed, right? It's just not the right time as well. So
And so what do you think, Anick, about this concept of life as art? Like you are
yeah.
the canvas, you are the artist and your life is the canvas.
Well, you know, Tasha, I think it's just really, I really feel that it's the, like the Canva is our retreat for, to give an example, it's really where, as a creatrix, I believe there's a artistic fiber in every single human.
Me too.
I believe that there is a unique creative expression. Not saying that everyone was born to be a, you know, Picasso or Salvatore Dali, or, you know what I mean? Not everyone was born to be like dedicate their life to art. But what I'm saying is everyone has creativity and has an artistic fiber, and really the Canva is like, we've got a wide blank page in front of us every single day. What do we want to create every day? Like, you know, for me is really important when I wake up in the morning. I mean, I can give you one of my tools that I've been using for a few years that's been very helpful, is to really tap into my higher power, my divine self, my sovereign being, you know, and to ask for help. So I say, you know, well, thank you for this beautiful day, you know, source, move through me, guide me in all my words, all my actions, all my choices today, you know, move me to the highest, so then I can be in the highest service to all. And so be it. And it's like a prayer. It's like, yeah, source, divine source, create through me. Show me the way. Use me as a vessel. Use my physical body. Use my words, my ideas, my mind, my brain to be at full service in joy. And you know, like to remember the power of our prayers, like to that our words are really creating. Tash, you work with words a lot, you know, like publishing books. It's very powerful. It's our words are very important, and to use them, because every morning you wake up, it's a fresh new day. Like yesterday didn't exist, tomorrow doesn't exist. It's yesterday's gone. It's finished. It's over. You know, and tomorrow is unknown. But today, let's come back to here and now. I'm the creatrix now. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Very powerful, Anick, and I love that. I love it's like the power of intention, you know, which once again we create intention through words. You're right. It's we manifest with our words, and I really feel it's when we tap into the power of our inner creatrix, we really understand that you're vocalizing or you're communicating, whether that's through spoken word or through written word or quiet prayer to yourself and and God and the universe. You are constantly creating on a everyday basis, every minute of the day. You know, look at what happens to the body, how the body is constantly replicating cells, and the old is dying off and new cells are being born all the time. Like, we are in constant creation mode. I think it's very easy for us to forget that and to not recognize, like, come into this space. It's almost like the shadow of the creatrix in shadow,
Yeah.
you know, where we forget the power that we have to create and to create incredible things, to create entire worlds with our words, you know, to create new relationships, even in old stagnant relationships, to create them anew simply through the power of communication and the power of, like, actively recreating that relationship, right? Through your words, through your communication.
Yeah.
But I also feel when it comes to this, like, this notion of the creatrix in shadow, like, how do we know when we're not in our creatrix?
Yeah.
One of the very big signs that I see is that we are consuming more than we are creating.
We yeah, we're hiding behind others sometimes. Yes, beautifully said, Tash. Thank you for your share. Very important share. Yeah, we all guilty, if I can use the word. I'm not vibing with the word guilty, but we all fall into that trap with the conditioning, with our unconscious beliefs that we can bring into the conscious, but that we're going to do in our retreat very powerfully and at the end of August. But yeah, sometimes we get in our nervous system, we get in fear. So, you know, there's two powerful energies. There's the energy of love flow, love flow, love flow, love flow, love flow, like a dance, ta-ta-ta, love flow, love flow. And we've got like the freeze, paralysis, control freak, mental, stuck in the mental, body and traumas, conditioning. And we get there, nervous system. Okay, it's nervous system work. We're going to do a lot of nervous system work in our retreat with the dance, with the voice. And so we and then we get in behind the computer, and with 2 years with the pandemic, behind the computer, over consuming, checking what other people's doing, taking the next course, and not really acting on our heart's desire, not really following what's deep into our soul, our heart, what we really want to express, what we really want to share. And we forget that we are a creatrix. And we go back to the little person, the little inner child, the little girl. I'm not good enough. I don't know enough. And we hide and we overconsume things that sometimes we don't even know. And then we make bad decisions, and then we we bash ourselves. Oh, see, you're not done enough. See, you know, you're not good enough. You should be there. You're not there. Blah 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 blah. Negative self-talk, and it's like a
viral.
Yeah, the little what do you call it? The little rat or guinea pig
on the wheel. Yeah,
the wheel. The mice, whatever you call it, going there, turning in circle, not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Compassion. We've got to catch ourselves when we're in that space, or reach out. Reach out for help.
Interrupt the pattern.
Yeah, catch ourselves to interrupt the pattern. And sometimes, in some cases, we need help. Reach out for help. Interrupt or reach out. Interrupt or reach out. Interrupt and reach out.
Interrupt and reach out. Yeah, absolutely. And I feel in this in the online world, you know, it's so easy, especially when you work in the online space, it's so easy to fall into that information overload, analysis paralysis. You know, everyone else is an expert but me. Everyone else has the answers. I'm going to consume everyone else's content, download everyone else's freebies. But I'm not creating my own. I'm not standing in my own sovereignty. I'm not really owning the power of my voice and really coming into that space of claiming my message as well. And we're going to talk about this in our retreat.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this is the creatrix. She understands the power of her voice and she uses it accordingly to create change.
Yeah, that's
change upon the world.
Oh, that's powerful. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, it is quite the journey, isn't it, to really unleashing the sacred creatrix.
It's a big journey.
Huge journey. I mean, for me, I've been in business nearly 12 years now, and I feel like it's really only been in the last maybe 2 or 3 years that I've actively been tapped into this energy. Prior to that, I was very much operating from the force of my willpower. And of course, I've still gone through periods in my life and in my business where I have created that way. But I know how it just tapping into this energy, life becomes art, business becomes art. Your offers inside your business become your works of creation, you know, and then the sacred invitation is there for people to step into these powerful portals with you, these powerful, like, life-changing experiences for people. And when your creatrix is at the helm of your sacred offers inside your business, it becomes joyful and fun and exciting and magic. You know, it really is very powerful.
We love the magic for sure.
Yeah, we're all about the magic. So shall we share a little bit about the retreat itself, Anick? Did you want to take the reins there and talk a little bit about?
Sure. And I want to acknowledge your beautiful words of wisdom, Tash. Just so beautifully expressed. You're so good with words, and it's just
thank you.
Such a music to my ears to listen to your beautiful wisdom. And I'm so honored we're going to co-create and share this incredible space. So it's coming up, the retreat, Unleash Your Sacred Creatrix. The last weekend of August, it's a 4 days, 3 nights, all catered for by an exquisite master chef, Angie Cohen, at the Hot Space in Yass, which is, it's about 3.5 hours out of Sydney, New South Wales, probably 4 or 5 hours, 5 hours from 5.5 hours from Newcastle. I mean, there's an airport nearby. Like it's everything.
Canberra, I believe, is the closest airport.
Okay, great. And so we're gonna eat well. We're gonna enjoy the fireplace, and we're going to dive deep into some really profound self-expression work, potent transmission around voice activation. I'll be sharing my new modality that I've created, I've been using for the last 4 or 5 years, that I'm about to trademark. Voice tapping, I'll be sharing voice activation, voice tapping. Tash will be sharing exquisite creative writing workshop that you don't want to miss. It's going to be so beautiful. And I'll bring back my old baby.
Spiral dance.
With spiral dance.
I love to boogie. I tell you, yes, I do. Oh, I love to dance. I love to dance. I'm so excited to dance with you.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been dreaming about it lately.
Yeah.
So coming into it's bubbling. It's coming back to the surface. So there'll be some dance workshops to really embody your sacred creatrix and move the shadow out of your nervous system, your body, release that all. We'll do a beautiful ceremony around, like a fire ceremony, to burn the shit you don't need anymore. Excuse my French here. And a cacao ceremony. My gosh, women's
creatrix activation portal as well, which I'm really excited about. Our creatrix activation portal.
Yes.
Which is going to be a really, really profound, like probably 3-hour long oh, all sorts of things going to happen in that space, including deep subconscious reprogramming with RTT. We're going to be doing we're going to be doing some, I'll bring out my brand new medicine drum, which it's been sitting on the shelf curing. So it's sounding so beautiful. I'm really excited for the activation portal as well.
Yeah, that's going to be divine. We'll share, we'll co-facilitate, Tash and I, a beautiful manifesting workshop that going to be a very up-leveling, like all levels and all your cells, all your chakras, really powerful. And we're going to share our latest discoveries on creating and manifesting. And what else? I mean, it's going to be packed jam with juiciness, and there'll be a beautiful open mic ceremony where we're going to invite you to share your next piece of creation, what you want to give birth to for the next 6 months, the next 5 months of the year, what you're ready to share. And so we'll be offering an open mic so you can be seen, witnessed. It's very powerful to be witnessed in our vulnerable, voice and in our powerful voice as well. So there'll be an opportunity for you to be seen, heard, and received by incredible leaders, conscious leaders, with tender heart, with, beautiful open heart as well. So yeah, and it's beautiful. There's beautiful countryside, nature.
The Yes Valley is amazing.
Nature. The place is divine. It's a VIP retreat. It's really a luxurious, nourishing, uplifting time for you and winter is all about going within, taking that time for you to go within and be held in a sacred container, in a sacred space.
Be held in a sacred space dedicated to your highest level creative expression.
And so it is, and so it shall be.
Yes. And of course, beautiful sisterhood, amazing opportunities for deep rest as well. It's not going to be every single minute of the day jam-packed full of activities. I know the most powerful retreats I've gone to have really prioritized opportunity, like time for integration, time for, get a massage if you want, like be with yourself. I don't know about you, but fuck, my life is busy. It is loud. There's just so much happening all the time that taking that opportunity for silence and for stillness and just to be with my own energy and my own company is like the greatest luxury. It's such a luxury. So we'll really prioritize that as well.
Yeah, there'll be a whole half of the day where you're completely free of your time to journal, go for a walk in nature, just really
cards, do whatever you want. So we
make connections,
make connection. Yes,
amazing sisters, and it's important to support one another. That's another beautiful opportunity.
So we are beyond excited to be facilitating this retreat. We're going to be coming live, popping in here periodically and sharing different aspects of our amazing retreat and talking about, creatrix energy and business and how we can blend the two together. Because obviously, if you are in business, you are a creative being. Obviously, you are a creative being by simply being. However, it's really tapping into this creatrix energy makes business that much more exciting, that much more playful, and life as well, like life as art. This is the real, what we're stepping into with this retreat. So you can get to the end of your days, look back and go, that was a beautiful work of art. I'm thrilled with how that turned out. I can stop, it's like the artist, the biggest thing is knowing when to stop, right? When to stop with the painting. And I feel like with this, you want to get to the end of your days and go, okay, I'm good. I'm so good. I don't need to do anything else to my beautiful creation here. It's done. I'm on my way out now.
The richness of it.
So obviously this is a location specific retreat. It is in country New South Wales. If you would like any more information, please I'm going to edit this and put the link to the website.
Yes.
But if you have any questions about our retreat, please feel free to message either Anick or myself. We are starting to sell spots. It's very exciting. Yeah, if you're feeling a resonance, we would absolutely love to have you. It's going to be such an incredible experience.
100%.
Anything else you want to add, Anick?
A joy to share this conversation with you, and excited to hold space for you, beautiful ladies. We can't wait to meet you, hug you, and welcome you in Unleash Your Sacred Creatrix space at the Heart Space in Yes on the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th of August, coming up in 2 months. Yay.
Yeah. All righty, everyone. Take care. So much love.
Love. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Ciao, ciao.